This is a juvenile. This one is probably about a year old.
Could land right on top of
Oh,
it.
he's gonna come on the boat.
He's just exploring around,
Yeah.
just wandering. And once the market's territory, even though it's a juvenile, a young one, it still feels its natural concepts for territory. It's something just natural. Oh, look at this one. This one is probably about 6 or 7 months old. You see that? Wow, it's so small.
So nimble.
Wow, look at that one. Look at that one. Just jump on top of the big one. You see? These are just juveniles, guys. Juveniles are about from 5 to 6 months old up to about a couple and a half years. The reason is because when they are 2.5 years to 3 years old, that's when they become sexually mature. Okay? Males. Females, they're 2 years old. So females mature faster than males. White-faced Capuchin monkey, by the way, is the smartest species in the New World. New World as America, right? As a continent. The truth is that there are about 30 species of monkeys that belongs to the white-faced Capuchin monkey family. Okay? This family is Cebidae, which means long prehensile tail. Cebidae family is very interesting because it includes South American capuchins like the one in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, the South American capuchin, and includes the white-faced capuchin that are considered some of the smartest primates, and if we compare them with apes, they're almost about. Because these ones are the only primates, South American capuchins and white-faced capuchin monkey, that are capable to make its own tools and use tools when they're moving around and when they are finding something to eat. For example, it's hard to break a coconut, so they know if they grab a stick and they just break the stick and they have the pointy section and they just put it into the coconut, they dig a hole so they eventually drink the water that is inside. How do they know that? I don't know. I think monkey see, monkey do. They might saw someone doing it, so they decide to do it as well. You see this one catching termites from a termite's nest, and what they do is they grab a stick and they break a piece, and then they take the stick and they just sting it into the termite hive. Then they pull it out and they eat the termites in the stick. They don't go on the hive because they know the soldiers of these termites will bite them. So that's amazing. The white-faced Capuchin monkey uses facial expressions more than vocalization. You see how many just went by, just in front of us, and none of them makes any sound. The truth is that it's because they are now into the motion timing, which means that they know they're going and they just have to follow the other ones. If you see a monkey crossing one side, you'll see the rest of the monkeys crossing exact the same direction. This is something important because they follow rules, which means they are smart. They have a social stratification. There is an alpha male on top. The alpha male tells the troop by making a sound like my partner Andres was making. It's normally a communication that says, hey, we're leaving. So they all go with him. None of them decide, oh no, I'm going to stay for a while and I want to chill out. No, they move. Something important. Okay, that one that he has, it's not a banana. They don't eat bananas, as a matter of fact. Bananas are not native to America, specifically to Costa Rica. So people tend to come and they tend to feed them with bananas. A bad problem because bananas have not just potassium. Bananas are also full with certain nutrition and protein that affect their digestion. Some of them get diarrhea. Some of them get constipated, pardon me, because of these bananas. As well, if you give banana to a dog, the first thing that happens is your dog gets full in mucus. And this is bad for them. They cannot breathe well. The same happens to the monkey. So we should not feed them with a banana.
What's he
The
eating?
truth is that this guy is not eating anything. He's just found a piece of something and it's just figuring out what it is. Like when you give a kid something and they put it into their mouth because they want to see what it is, because they don't know, they just want to taste it, they want to see what it is. Exactly the same is happening right there. This is the juvenile one and it's trying to break down this because the adult was probably eating larvas or something from inside. So the guy wants to know what's going on. Notice that some of them are more curious and they tend to come closer. Some of them are not so curious and they stay away and they just look at you but they don't come. This is because they have their own personality. This is why we say this monkey is so similar to humans. They have their own personality and some of them tend to be very much party pooper.